And we are. Welcome, everybody.
Hello, YouTubes and Twitch.
Hello, dice collectors and figurine makers. What I'm saying is, you're a bunch of nerds!
Nerd.
Mostly that guy over there! Alright, to catch everybody up, what happened last time is that you guys made it out of the long underground tunnel with traps and monsters you guys couldn't kill and all kinds of stuff. They brought out some senators who happily rewarded them with money. They then, through a note that Sebastian had found, discovered that Martella, their benefactor, is being held in the dignified quarter. Before they headed out, the leader of the Pathfinder Society of Opara came with a plan that they were going to assault the dignified quarters area that is supposedly where the Brotherhood of Silence, who are the cult members you guys have run into a couple times, are currently hiding out at. So this would be a couple hours later. Everyone's all healed up. They did some shopping off screen, and they're level 4. I'm gonna go through and see what you guys got for level 4. Now let's start with Reshafem.
I got a Slayer talent, and what I got was this. Death Drinker.
And what does that do?
It makes it so that way I can heal myself after I kill someone.
Yay! Alright. Bardo, what did you get?
I got Assault Leader.
Assault Leader, what does that do?
So, once per day, if I am flanking an enemy and miss, I can designate a fellow ally who's also flanking to do a melee attack as an immediate action.
That's cool. And that's with the flank bonus too, right?
Yes.
Cool. Alright, Pepper, what did you get?
I got the spell Ghoul Touch, and I forgot to add my first level spell. And then
what does Ghoul Touch do?
Ghoul Touch causes paralyzation and creates a stench that causes creatures around to become sick.
Cool. Alright. Crayon, what'd you get?
I got a rock. I got 3 spells, Sound Burst, Cure Moderate, and Bull Strength.
Okay, so what I was trying to go through earlier with you off air is that you get some domain spells you can use along with the rest of them in your list. If you go through your list and you see a little D next to the spell in your list, that's a domain. So you can go ahead and grab that one with the rest of them. Like for your first levels, you have Cure Light Wounds. You can grab a second one because that's a domain. Or Identify or Magic Mouth down at the bottom. That goes through all of them. You can add one additional domain spell to your prepared list. I think for your level 1s, Cure Moderate is your domain.
Alright, I think I'm good.
Hold on. Your sheet, you have too many prepared in level 1. So where you have the little D on, you can only pick one of those. Because you only get
Wait,
one
let me take
domain.
them off. Wait, no, wait, there we go.
That's not what I mean. Like, instead of taking identify and the rest of them, you can only pick one of those. Okay, I see what you got.
No, there was 2 that say identify.
Oh, okay. Let me get rid of one of those. There we go. And the same thing for your level 2. I believe Cure Moderate is your only domain for your level 2s.
Seems it.
Who did I miss? Alright. So, where we are now in the story is that the party is leaving the inn that they were staying at, only to run into a man standing out front of the door. He's dressed in full plate armor. He is a human, carrying a shield and a long sword on his hip. He's got a tabard over the armor with the crest of Opara on it, and he looks to the party as they're leaving. Are you the people that sent the letter to the Grand Duke?
I raise up my hand. That's me over here.
He approaches you and reaches out a gauntleted hand to shake your hand.
I take it happily. And are you the representative of the Grand Duke, our friend?
Yes, I am Douglas Fandeldi. And there he is.
So every time he walks on, we're going to go do 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 do. You know the Doug theme song?
Yes. I hope you all. He looks like an able fighter, but he also showing like the wear and tear of a soldier. He's standing like 6'2", by the way, and he looks to be in his late 40s. The Grand Duke has asked me to assist you in whatever venture you are attempting to do, as a way of the request of gold that you were asked for.
I see he didn't send us a genius.
No, his intelligence is like low. He reaches into his belt pouch and gives a letter to Ken.
I will take the letter and peruse it.
Inside the letter, it's fancy writing. Definitely one of a noble. I have sent my best fighter to assist you. I cannot offer the gold at the moment that is being used to keep the city in order. He's worth his weight in what you asked for. Hopefully he proves himself to be that as worth as much as that. He will also give me daily reports of each task you guys perform.
All right, so I finish reading the letter and I roll it back up and then put it back in my pocket and then turn around to the party and let them know what's going on. That Doug is our new a new fighter joining our cause.
So where are we off to?
I think we were trying to save what's her fuck.
And where is that? The Dignified Repository.
That place.
Ah, I know where that is. Follow me. With that, he leads you across town and to the Dignified Quarter. Before he reaches the area, though, he turns back. Is this a full frontal assault we're going to perform? You guys don't seem to be the fighting type.
I think we prefer to not fight if we can help it, Doug.
Then I will stay back, as just moving makes about as much noise as a kitchen full of cooks. So you guys approach the Dignified Repository. From the outside, it's a L-shaped building. and it looks like there's some scattered boxes and crates outside, almost like this is a storage building. So you guys quickly move behind one of these tall bushes. Think of what to do from here.
My friends, Doug and I are both clumsy as hell. So whoever can sneak, perhaps they can get around and get a flank and we can distract.
I have an idea. I change into a real fox. Yay!
So in front of you, you see two lightly garbed men kind of patrolling the outside. Both of them together.
They look like Highlanders for some reason.
My screen
I
is
whispered.
blank.
I whispered to everyone, alright, I'll go scope.
Give me just a second. Some people can't see. They must be on the old tokens. It's going to take a little bit because Roll20 is being dumb. Uno momento, por favor.
Remember, we must have at least one technical difficulty.
Yep, forgot about sight and stuff because I can see everything, and I forgot you guys can't see everything. I believe that's everyone. Can everyone see?
Yes.
Hold on, still going through this, and it takes about a minute per each character. Because every time I want to change something, it has to stall. All I want to do is this. There. Okay. Alright, Rishfam, you are in Foxhole. You want me to get you an icon?
No, that's right.
Okay.
Alright. So, because people wouldn't really think about the wild animal running around, assuming I wouldn't have to sneak, but I'm still gonna.
Holy shit, a fox! Get it!
They don't even know I'm there.
Let me pull up their perception. As you move out, it doesn't appear that they can see you. So, as you sit there in the bushes, you can see them pass right on by towards the east before they move out of your sight. So you come up to a window.
That's a window, or we're saying I'm looking at.
You are looking at a window. You can see slightly inside through some cracked boards. As you can tell. Yeah.
Okay, I see it. Alright, I only see 2 other people inside,
You also see a bunch of crates and barrels as well.
and crates and barrels. Nice.
Let me describe a little bit what you see inside. Barrels, boxes, and crates fill the vast space of what appears to be an open warehouse floor. Paths zigzag through the mess. So it looks like it's just places just jam-packed full of stuff, but they made, at least made, Reshvan, roll me a perception. You can hear the sounds of footsteps approaching you from the east, around the corner. Sounds like two people.
I jump back in the bush.
Looks like these 2 are different from the other ones you saw. Maybe there are multiple patrols.
Alright. Did it sound like anyone else was inside besides the 2 I saw? Like, could I hear yelling or talking?
You can hear some conversation. It sounds like 2 people are near the window that you're at, having a conversation about how boring this is. Watching the warehouse, I mean.
Alright. Now those guys are back, are out of sight range, I just run back to the party.
Okay. Yay! Turns back.
Alright, I tell the party basically everything I saw, and that this seems like it's a very, very heavily guarded facility with multiple patrols and lots of barrels.
Now then, there. And did you see a front door?
So is the white thing a door, or was that a window?
That's a window.
I wasn't sure if that was like I was looking through a window and there's a door right next to me, or if it was the other way around.
No, those ones are windows.
Okay. And I did not see the front door on this side.
Sebastian Reshvan, you're both our resident sneakers.
Yes. I suppose I'll give it a go.
Perhaps you guys can go take up station beside the wall, and Kaylin and I and Doug can run a distraction to get those 2 guards to come at us, and you can hit them from behind.
And Doug just chimes in. What about alarms? Do you think they'll say that alert people to intruders?
Yes.
I like your style. They can't scream if they have no tongues.
By the way, since I cut out, I just said, not if we kill him fast enough.
See, I like that.
Damage control. We don't want to have too many groups come at us at once.
Exactly. So we should be swift.
Alright. I say me and you take a position next to that window in the bushes, and we could get them from behind.
You guys can actually get into these bushes. They're just difficult terrain. If this were in combat. From watching here in a little while, it seems like the patrols are going all the way around the building, so it takes them a little while to get. You saw 2. Richmond, you saw 2 different. You saw 4 people, two different groups who are walking around the building.
So if we kill the first group, wait for the second group, hide the body, wait for the second group to come through, we should be able to be unmolested going into the front door.
Crayon will be unhappy about the unmolested part, but otherwise sounds good.
Did someone say molestation? I figure we have about a minute before the others come back.
Move your asses.
All right.
I need you both to roll a stealth. Alright, so you guys' passive perception are able to hear the sounds of footprints approaching from your left wall. And the two patrolmen are coming around the corner.
So as they're doing that, I push Doug to the left and yell, "Hey there!"
Hey! You there! You guys look like you could use a drink! Who the hell are you? As they say, moving towards your direction. Just a guy selling drinks.
All right, I immediately hit them with the Ray of Sickening.
Which one?
Well, I got color spray here. Is that enough to hit two people right next to each other?
Is it a cone?
Just says color spray.
It says cone.
Cone shape, 15 foot.
All right, so I move forward one and hold while they come. As soon as they're within range, I'm going to hit him. So right here.
Alright. They move closer to you. And color spray. Nope, you're good. Let's see. We're gonna roll initiatives after I calculate them. Let me get some music in there. Alright, so it's a 15 to save. Where are their saves? There they are.
Ooh, hopefully I keep that trend going.
Blue saved, green did not. Alright, so
Maybe they're stunned.
let's see, the creature, yeah, they are unconscious, blinded, so you've knocked out the other dude completely. He is now unconscious, blinded, and stunned, and roll a 2d4, see how long he's out.
All right, as I'm rolling this 2d4, I yell, "Get the other one down!"
He is out for pretty much the entire combat. A 9 is not going to be, get him, babe! Ooh, man, I rolled a 20. Kaylin, what is your initiative?
I already rolled it. It was a 20.
No. What is your initiative bonus?
0-0.
Alright, then he will go before you.
Well, fuck him.
Alright, so, as seeing the big old color spray and his partner just fall to the ground unconscious, he begins to run towards the front, towards this direction. 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. He's running. Alright, Kaylin.
Guys on my deck. I'm gonna move over here and I'm gonna stabby stab.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't update my base attack bonus for accuracy. Do I need to do?
I did all that already.
Well, then I missed.
You sure did.
It's an automatic crit when they're unconscious.
That's a full attack to do a coup de grace, I found out. So on his next turn, he can immediately murder him. Alright, Reshafan. This guy just ran right past you.
I'm going to shoot him with my special arrow.
What does your special arrow do?
Basically, it counts as a grapple.
Oh, cool.
I'll link it as soon as I shoot.
It's called a cool arrow.
Yep, you caught him flat-footed because it's a surprise attack. He didn't see you, so he's going to take some damage. And what is the check on that? Oh, you need to roll grapple.
So basically, I shoot him in the back with a barbed arrow. I grab the rope and
Combat? Oh, yeah, he's now grappled.
now I'm pulling the rope so that way he's grappled in place.
Yep, he is grappled. Alright, Sebastian.
I'm gonna go after him. Let's do it.
Do it!
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sebastian, roll your sneak. So, yeah, it would be a sneak attack. So, Foxy roll another additional 1d6? 1. Okay.
Yay!
Alright, Sebastian, so when you are sneaking, if you're going to stay in sneak, you can only move at half your speed. Unless you have a talent that lets you move at full speed.
No, I'll break sneak.
Okay.
And I can attack? Yes.
Go for it. With your new Masterwork Rapier. Oh yeah, did 4 damage. Still alive. Alright. Doug Funny is going to double move. Okay, so what I just found out is that Roll20 has updated their hotkeys for movement, like hotkey movement. You just need to right click as you move your guy to set away, which is pretty nice. Canarix.
I will move up, and as I'm passing, I'll ask Kalen, don't you think we should maybe tie them up and throw them in the bush? And as I say that, I cast Ray of Sickening. Well, actually, no, I don't. I just stand up here and go, try to subdue him if you can, but do it quickly. If you can't, dispatch him. And that's my turn.
Okay. As soon as I get a turn, or as soon as the thing moves, there we go. This guy over here is the only conscious one, so he's going to roll to try to get out. Does a 18 beat your CMD?
No, I have 19.
Alright, so he's still held. But he's going to... he's still held, so that was his turn. He's still got a movement. If grappled, he can move at half speed.
Would he drag me along with him if he's moving?
No, what this would be is if you want to pull him, it's basically another CMB to pull him. But he only can move at half speed, so he can get about there.
Well, I'm just saying, since it's 30 feet of rope.
Alright, let's see if he can move. Does a 6? No. The other one is knocked out. Alright, Kaylin.
I guess I commit a coup de poop. How do I roll that?
It is an automatic crit, and you are going to roll crit damage.
So just roll it, basically.
Just roll it again. 7. Not enough to kill him. Oh, that's right, it's times 2. So yeah, he's definitely... Blah! Didn't even get a chance. All right, Rishafam. You're currently holding on to him.
Can I try and pull him so that way he ends up prone?
That would be trying to pin him. So yes, you would roll another CMB. No, you're unable to pin him.
Damn. Need to work on my leg strength.
All right, so that was your action. You can still move. And if you're going to, oh wait, no, you tried to pull him. So I guess you can move at the ropes, unless you want to give him some room to run.
No, I'll go ahead and walk with the rope in my hand, keeping tension.
Okay.
And
All right, Sebastian.
Attack him again.
You were actually missed.
Drat.
I don't know what that means. Alright, so he is going to actually swap weapons to his short bow and just shoot him. And does the job.
now just yell, quick, hide the bodies! And let's do it again.
Okay, so quickly, Doug is going to get back behind the bushes.
I grab this body and throw it in the bushes by Kanan.
I bring this body with me too.
Alright, more of this Roll20 nonsense. Alright, and then once I'm done with this, let me guys know where you're putting these. Wow, what is up with Roll20? Is it any for, and doing this for anyone else whenever you try to change your HP, it just freezes?
We haven't had to yet.
Yeah, we haven't been hurt, jerk.
I mean, before.
Nope, just you.
Alright, so it might be, it's just me then. Alright, so you put him there. And where'd the other one go?
He's going to go basically behind me.
Right over there?
That kind of works. Deep in the bush.
Well, that's as deep as the bush gets without hitting the wall. Oh yeah, you guys got to roll your stuff.
Oh!
Alright, so
Kanan, get behind cover. Jake, move your... There you go.
Alright, so we're gonna have a couple perceptions here.
Damned bronze dragons and their hard-headed asses.
So as the guys come around the corner, one looks into the bushes and immediately sees Rush. Hey you! Get out of there!
I just yell about, but it's comfy! And
I said
I'm drunk!
I said get out of there as they move over.
Alright. I try to pretend like I'm drunk so that way they're not actually whatever it's called
Alright,
about me.
let's see if I can sense that. Yes, it's bluff. Nope, they believe you.
I'm sorry, it just looked like such a cool place to lay down. I'll go.
Yeah, it's fine. They follow you a little bit, and then as they see you leaving, they shrug their shoulders and resume their patrol.
So then I call out to them, you there, guards.
What is it now? What do you want?
There's a man here in the bushes. He seems to be injured. And I pull the man's bloody arm from the bush and just let it fall on the ground so they can slightly.
They draw their weapons and move towards you. Let me know when you want to
As soon as they come into range, I hit them both with pepper spray again.
Right about there. Alright, let's see. Another big old color spray. Unfortunately, they both saved. Both, one hitting a 16, one hitting a 15. And we're gonna do initiatives again. I'm pretty sure I have to look at your character sheet. Yeah, I know it's 10 plus spell level plus modifier. So yeah, 15. I actually remembered that. I hate remembering stuff like that.
Oops.
There we go, Douglas. That's a better initiative. Yep, you might be in trouble. Alright, Reshfem, you are first. Since you are the fastest.
Yay!
Screwed that one up. Yes, you did.
It's not my fault. And then I'm going to shoot yellow with the same type of arrow.
Okay. Pew! Yellow has been hit. Time for your grapple check.
Oh,
That is a failure.
so the rope just hits him in the back. Do I at least get some non-lethal damage for that?
Oh, that's non-lethal. I've been counting it as lethal.
No, it is lethal. I was making a joke of the rope hitting.
Oh, okay. Kaylin, it is your turn. Alright, so I need to use a different browser for next time because it keeps freezing whenever I change something.
My only question is, oh shoot, that's not the right tool. Am I able to step right now? Or is that not walkable space because of that little tree there?
I think you could fit there.
Okay, well then I want to throw Shizit at yellow.
Has been thrown. Ooh, that's a hit for 6. Yay! That's a mighty damage, but he's still standing. Alright, Doug is going to move right up over here and draw his sword. Alright, these guys' turn. Red's going to move right over here and hit Kendrix with a dagger. Hey-ya! 15 doesn't hit you, right? Yeah. You're gonna take max damage for it, 6. Fuck! The other one's gonna attempt to move over here to the window. And that will be it for him. Kendrix, dude in your face.
I grab a hold of him.
Okay. Plague's Caress. Alright, let's get that fortitude save in there. Oh, you gotta make a melee touch. Which shouldn't be too hard. touch attacks pretty much hit everything except for giants. Just do a melee. There you go. So yeah, that definitely hits him. So he is basically sickened for 2 rounds. Blah! He smells. Got
As he's puking, I go, "You've made a terrible mistake."
anything else.
I'm just a security guard.
That's it.
Alright, Big Noel.
I will sneak the 2 spaces to my left here.
Roll a stealth.
Hiya.
Yeah, there's no way he's gonna get that.
Do a sneak attack.
Stab. You gotta hit first.
Sorry.
Oh, you just hit him. And that 10 damage is enough to just immediately kill him as he was trying to open the window and dead.
Got him.
Alright, let's film.
Alright, reload and shoot the motherfucker in the face. And actually, since I'm not moving, double shoot him in the face.
Rapid check. Both those miss.
What a fucking bitch.
Alright, Kaden. And it is as well. A 9 still. Okay. Let's see. Douglas is going to move about there because he's. Alright, his turn. Alright, so being sickened and surrounded, he's going to attempt to retreat this way. And that's about as far as he gets. Because he did a full retreat. Alright, Kenrix.
I will move up to right here, and then load my sling and keep an eye out for other guards.
Okay. Sebastian.
I will sneak up on him again.
Alright, roll another stealth.
Will do.
Yeah, they can't get that. Even with a critical, they can't get that.
And attack.
Stabbo! 1 damage. But roll your sneak damage. 5 damage. Hi-yaw! Top of the round, rush film.
Alright. I pull out my axe. Oh wait, that's a move, never mind.
You can draw and move at the same time.
Alright. Draw, move, step, slash.
Alright, so you drop the bow in the square behind you. And that's a hit for 7. And he's dead.
Pick up my bow.
Alright, while we have this window here, I'm going to switch browsers and see if I can get a better roll.
Alright, while you're doing that, we'll play.
All right, Jelly, let's throw these new bodies in the bushes. This should be it for the guards, though.
I used to play bass for New Bodies.
I don't remember what's the arrow recovery thing.
I'm gonna say it's survival.
I thought it was just a. I'll have to look.
Yeah, I'll look it up real quick. But I'm pretty sure it's survival. Yeah, those other two you shot, they're probably way out there. Alright, let's see if I can get a better game out of Chrome this time.
All right, so we know that the front entrance is the way that one guard was running.
Maybe we can go into this window here. What do you think, Sebastian?
I say we should probably find a better way in, because I don't know if there's going to be any good movement.
Looking at the window, it's boarded up, so you would have to remove the boards to get through.
Me and him both have crowbars.
Can you do it silently?
Well, it's made to remove nails.
I can see two men in there. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be able to see through this crack here or not. I see two more guards inside. I'm not sure we'd be able to pry these bars loose without them here.
Yeah, probably better just to explore around and see if there's a better entrance.
Alright, you guys have free movement. I'm gonna go ahead and hide these bison.
All right, so it's a 50% return rate.
Okay, so roll a d100.
No, I mean you just get half of them back.
Oh, that makes sense. Alright, Sebastian, as you move east, you can see a pair of double doors that appear to be the front door. I don't believe he's sneaking.
Doug, move your ass.
Clang, 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 clang.
Yeah, we get it. You make a lot of noise. Get in the damn bushes by the door.
Okay. I mean, up here.
All right, guys, I have an idea, but you all have to be ready to attack. If you all hide in the bushes.
Let me continue to go around and see if there's another entrance.
Yeah, go ahead and you can explore the whole outside.
Hang tight.
All right, we'll sit here. Roll your stealth so you can be quiet.
Oh yeah, that's pretty damn good.
Satisfied.
Now that's a rogue who's specializing in sneak.
I grab a hold of Kalen and pull him in the bushes. For God's sake, you bronze bastard!
If you want to get in my bush so badly.
Alright, Sebastian, you're gonna peek in that window. I'm pretty sure you can see it.
Yes, I can.
Stacked boxes and crates fill much of this enclosed loading dock. You see the massive set of doors over to the west side, and it seems like a wooden set of stairs lead up through the loading dock to the upper floor of the same room. You see a doorway at the end. You see two more of those guards standing near the front door, as well as what appears to be a small man in the back. Almost like he's taking inventory of what's in these.
Okay. Let's do this then. I'm going to continue to go around.
Okay. So I'm not sure if the stream can see what Barlow is looking at, but pretty much this entire walkway, he doesn't see any windows. Just the big side of the brick and mortar building.
Okay. So about halfway in my journey, I decided to turn and go back and just retrace my steps to the group. Alrighty. So I found that there's a pair of guards that are probably about 15-20 feet just behind these doors. Kind of like a loading dock area, and there's one other gentleman, I'd say, that's tucked in the back. So we can get I'd assume we can get the element of surprise on them if half of us go in through the front doors and the rest of us go in through the window that I saw.
That wouldn't be a bad idea. I also had a separate idea, but we'll decide which one's better. I just knock on the door, let the guys know, hey, there's someone down here. See if we can get them to run out. While they do that, we can get whoever comes out, knock him out, and then go in and take care of the rest.
We can also cut off any escape if they decide to run back in. If we have some on the inside.
Definitely. So instead of, we'll have one group right here outside the door doing Foxy's plan, and then Sebastian, you and whoever else can sneak the best can go to the window and then flank them from behind.
Who would like to go with me?
I think it's pretty obvious who's going to go with you.
The only problem is we're going to have to convince them to actually come out. Can anyone actually convince them?
It looks like Canarex has probably a better chance of doing it. Douglas's bluff and diplomacy is not very good. And if I go up to the door and proclaim the Grand Duke wants entry, it might work. But I doubt these guys even know who that is.
Doug, don't fool yourself. Everyone knows who the Grand Duke is. You just make sure you're ready to go when I knock on this door. Sebastian, you and Reshiram get ready to go through the window. Kalian, you get ready to do something.
Would you like me to stand out in the open?
No, I don't want them to see you coming. I want you to be standing right where I am.
You got it.
Alright, let's go around.
Alright,
So-
I think we're sneaky.
So this window is also boarded up, but not as it has some. It's not boarded up because you can clearly see into it, but it is closed with glass pane.
We could also flash and enter.
All right. So what now?
So I'm going to walk over to the edge and look at them and wait for them to wave at me whether or not they're...
Would each action against the window be a stealth, correct?
I would just take one stealth action to open, and then another one to not be seen. You're going up against 3 people's perception here.
All right, so in order to distract them, let me check this door first to see if it's locked.
It doesn't appear to be locked on this side. Like, you don't see any kind of keyhole or padlock or anything on these double.
I try to open it quietly.
As soon as you attempt to push it, there is something blocking the door. You push and it resists.
All right, so right then I pound on the door and yell, "Hey there, there's injured men out here!"
Go ahead and try a bluff. Let's see what they can do. Hold on, let us open the door, one of them says as from, I think Bartle's the one who can see him, sees the one up here move down to what appears to be like the lower area towards the front door. The other one stays right where he is. Kendrick's on the door. You can hear what sounds like a big, like what would you call a big board that places over top it, something that blocks the door? I forget what it's basically two latches on the door, and what holds the door closed is a big piece of wood.
It's barred, is all you had to say.
Yeah, so you can hear him, but it sounds like unbarring the door. It's taking a little while, so there is some time for the other group to do something while he's trying to do that. You guys got about a couple seconds.
Yeah, let's try to gain entry while they're distracted.
Alright, so the two in here, I'm going to let their perception roll. So which one of you is attempting to open the door? Instead of having you, I should have had one of you who are attempting to do it try to roll stealth instead of both.
I'll open it.
Alright, so I'm taking your 25 to open the window. It doesn't, as you push the window open slowly, very carefully to make sure it doesn't squeak, and it doesn't appear any of them have noticed the window. You can see the little man in the back looking nervous as he's digging through the crates. He's shifting about as well. He appears to be a gnome. Alright, you guys got about 2 more actions before the doors open. Who's going in first?
Go on, Rex, with him. You're smaller.
Good point.
Alright, let's see if they hear you. One more perception. Okay. So, Rishram, as you're getting into the window, the small man in the back turns to look directly at you. He doesn't. He instead shift eyes over to the guard standing over by the loading dock, and then holds a finger up to his lips of shh. Alright, you got about one more action left as the bar holding the doors is on the ground and he's about to push the doors open.
I will try to enter as well.
Good luck.
As I'm getting ready for them to open the door, I pull out that one royal symbol I found in the catacombs and hang it around my neck.
Okay. The green guard doesn't appear to notice you. The little man does, of course. He's got a good perception. The double doors open, and the guard takes a step out. Hey, you're not one of the sentries.
I hold up my hand and say, I'm Cantorex. I'm a plague doctor of the Cantorii family. You have sick men over in these bushes.
Roll enough.
Nice.
You know what's funny? You guys both critted. So it neutralized. What sick men? You mean the two that were out there up front?
I'm afraid I don't know how many men you have around here. I saw 2 men falling into the bush over there, and I point towards the far bush behind me.
The guard draws his weapon. You better not be lying to me.
I hold my hands up and go, a moment there. You can't just go threatening free people in this empire. Do you know who I am?
No.
So then I use intimidate. Well, then you'd better watch your